do apologize. Am I disturbing you?
No, please. Do come in, Mrs.
My name is Miss Alice de Bouvier. I'm Mr. Holmes' new neighbor.
Oh, I didn't have the pleasure to... I am Dr. John Watson. Could we provide you with any assistance?
Oh, she is not the concern, Watson.
I'm... Then, what is this about?
That child standing sniffling behind her. Get rid of him, Watson.
But he is shivering with cold.
Olá a todos, hoje vamos de mais um gameplay e mais um pouco sobre literatura. E o jogo de hoje é o Sherlock Holmes, The Dev Daughter. Mas quem é Sherlock Holmes? Bom, para chegar em Mr. Holmes temos que retroceder um pouco para chegar em um autor estadunidense, Edgar Allan Poe, que nasceu em 1809, integrante do movimento romântico de seu país. Porém, não só de contos góticos viveu Poe, ele também escreveu contos de detetive, com o personagem Auguste Dupin, que se tornou a base da história de detetive da literatura. Segundo Sir Arthur Conan Doyle, cada uma das histórias de detetive de Poe é uma raiz da qual toda a literatura se desenvolveu. Onde estavam as histórias de detetives antes de Poe soprar o sopro na vida delas? E esse sopro, vindo das histórias de Poe, atingiram em cheio Sir Conan Doyle, que criou o detetive de ficção mais famoso de todos os tempos, Sherlock Holmes. Arthur Conan Doyle nasceu na Escócia em 22 de maio de 1859 e é responsável pela criação do investigador que utiliza na resolução de mistérios o método científico e a lógica dedutiva, na era vitoriana e eduardiana, entre 1880 e 1914, cujo escritório se encontra na mítica 221B, Baker Street, em Londres. 4 romances e 56 contos depois, Sherlock Holmes virou série de TV, peças de teatro, filmes e jogos. E um desses jogos você já está acompanhando aqui. Sherlock Holmes, The Devil's Daughter, da desenvolvedora Frogware. Você assume o papel do detetive e seus ajudantes. Watson, seu fiel companheiro, Higgs, um garoto de rua e até um cachorro farejador. Esse time é responsável pela solução de crimes utilizando de observação e lógica. Você consegue perceber detalhes e conectá-los em deduções para resolver seus crimes. A Londres vitoriana do jogo é viva, com moradores reagindo à sua presença ou até cuidando da própria vida. Os casos são muito bons e dignos de um Sherlock Holmes. Ficou com vontade? O jogo é disponível para PC, Xbox e PS4. Essa minha versão é da Steam, que volta e meia tem uma promoção bacana. Vamos assistir mais um pouquinho do jogo e muito obrigado a todos que assistiram até aqui. Nos vemos em breve.
Missing, eh? And what do the police say?
The police, they don't believe me. They say he's just abandoned me. But that's a lie. What do you mean, sir?
Nothing. I was digressing. And when was the last time you saw him?
3 weeks ago. He left for a new job. But this time, he was acting a bit strange and angry.
Strange? In what way?
He said to me, "Son, I'm out on a special job. Don't you dare move from here." I think something went wrong.
3 weeks? That's a long time.
Well, every day I thought he would show up. And anyway, I can look after myself.
What were you thinking? You and your father are both at risk. You should have come to me much earlier.
I was afraid. I ain't got no family, and I've got no other place to go. If our landlord finds out that father left me, he'll throw me out on the street.
Tom, you've been very resourceful. We shall be discreet.
If only my mother was still here.
Very well. Your address, please, Tom.
12 Dorset Street, the first floor, door E. It's in Whitechapel, sir. But I ain't got no money to pay.
Who asked for money, Tom? Your case seems to be the very medicine I need. I'll meet you there shortly.
Oh, thank you, sir.
These streets are too narrow for the cab. I'll have to walk. North Street. Dorset Street.
"'Tis our home, Mr. Holmes."
Old clothes, soiled and worn. The old tabard. Glue. Probably taken from a wall. So that's why you came to see me. Tom probably reads at night. A collection of worn-out and second-hand books. George Hurst was providing his son with the best education that he could afford.
Father bought all those books for me. He didn't tell me, but I know that he pawned his coat for them. The roof leaks all the time. Father used to fix it.
A collection of worn-out and second-hand books. George Hurst was providing his son with the best education that he could afford. Food's running low. It's already 3 weeks since George Hurst's disappearance. Well, I can see the preparations for peasant soup, a clever concoction for somebody with apparently no culinary skills. Hurst covered his bills ahead of time, thus providing Tom with security and sustenance.
My mother, sir. She died when I was very young. My father told me what she was like, but that's all I have.
I'm sorry, Tom. It's too dark. I can't see anything. It's too dark. I can't see anything. A leather satchel, what's in it? Just some old things. The old Tabard pub? Did you hear anything about it from your father, Tom?
My father's a regular, but he's not a drinker, sir. It's close by on North Street.
Good day, Mr. Holmes.
Well, if it isn't young Wiggins. And I see you found yourself a job.
If you can call it that. I hate it. But if you've got any proper work for me...
I just might be in need of your assistance later. Wait here. I need to earwig to find out who is offering this special job.
Dump the bosses off your backs. The longer the picket line, the shorter the strike.
Equality for the working class.
I'm glad I'm my own boss. I can complain only to myself. Or to Watson.
The man who's offering that special job has a proper set of mutton chop whiskers.